Before retiring in 2014, Tommy Edwin was a soybean researcher at SDSU.
And now he is spending retirement working on his passion for music. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Renee Ortiz takes us to what's strumming up in Brookings.
Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2.
For most people, retiring marks the end of their professional career. But for 70-year-old Tommy Edwin, his retirement was just the beginning.
You know, with retirement, you kind of find time on your hands. I started paying more attention to my music.
Edwin began writing music and playing guitar on the daily.
Angels sent forever there.
After teaching himself a few songs, Edwin decided to try out his music in front of a crowd.
In 2016, in January, I took it upon myself to go to an open mic that they held here in Brookings at the Wooden Legs. It was a weekly open mic. And that, I have to say, was a great experience because you get to come in each week and do 3 or 4 of your own songs, and you learn how to sing and play in front of people and get over your little bit of nerves if you have any of that.
For the next few years, Edwin began playing at multiple venues in Brookings. In 2021, he signed on with JD Talent Agency to take his career to the next level.
This is a kind of a hidden passion that he's had for years. And it's also a message to other people, young and old. You can do pretty much anything you want to do. You just have to want to do it.
Tommy decided, no, there's something still missing from who I am in my life, and this is what it is. And he didn't worry about the fact he's in the second chapter of his career or the second chapter of his life.
Since then, he has produced a record called Fade to Memory with Basement Rock Media in Sioux Falls, and now plays his music at venues all across South Dakota.
I gotta know. I gotta know.
Tommy's been playing now in his 70s. His love for music stems back to his childhood.
When I was young, like a lot of other guys, I had the aspiration of maybe becoming a musician.
His father was a pilot in the Air Force, and as a result, he and his family traveled all over the world.
When we got down to Taiwan, I met some guys who had musical interests, and they said, well, how about if you play drums? So I had a neighbor who had a set of drums I bought for like $50, I think. And we formed some bands there and played the rest of the time I was in Taipei and had a great time doing that.
As they traveled, Edwin's love for music grew, which has carried on into his sound today.
When those people are playing with their grandkids or fishing along the shoreline, he's saying, no, I want to get more out of life. I got something I still want to finish, and it's still passionate in me, and he went for it.
Everybody should pursue doing what they love. I think you get in a lot of trouble if you're just living life and just doing things to pay the bills. It may cost you initially to do what you want to do, what you love, but if you can do it, really do it, then do it.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Renee Ortiz.
There we go.
And you can find Edwin's latest single, Empty Chair, on Spotify.